Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. My name is Nat, and I'm here for you. I am here for you, hopefully to cheer you up and help you find those keys to the door, say it with me, that will unlock your happiness. And if this is your first time here, welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here. I don't know how you found it, but I sure would like to know. Let me know how you found the show and what you searched for. Hit me up on the text line, 304-506-3332. And that will help me out quite a bit. I do need to mention my books. My first book is called The Positive Perspective. You can get it on Amazon or you can grab it from my website. My most recent book, the second one, Awaken Your Positivity. And you can get that on the website as well and on Amazon. And there's a deal on my website where you can get both books at a really good deal. And you can also order a personalized copy from there as well, along with all kinds of merchandise to help support the show and keep this thing going. Now, I don't want to forget about the membership, which is going to be ramping up. You get exclusive content and private podcasts that won't be put out to the public, and some behind-the-scenes footage of how I make all this stuff work. You can sign up for that over at Patreon, and I'll be putting out a schedule as to what you'll be able to see and what you'll get when you sign up. And all of you who have been supporting the show through your membership and really haven't gotten your money's worth yet, I appreciate you sticking by me all these years and helping me keep this show going by becoming a member. If you've got something you want me to talk about, you got a story, you've got an issue, you've got something you want me to discuss on the show, send it on over. Go to bepositivepodcast.com/yourstory. I'll talk about it on the air, and I'll drop a shout out if you like. And if not, you can check the box that says, keep me anonymous. I don't want you to say my name. All right. And okay, that's enough self-promo for now. What am I going to talk about today? Well, I'm going to talk about positivity and negativity, obviously. But this is a question for you. I want to ask you, what's better? More positive thinking or less negative thinking? What do you think is better? I'm always promoting positivity and positive thinking, but what do you think is better for your brain and for your life? Well, it's actually less negative thinking. To be honest, it's less negative thinking. Why? Why do you think that is? Because the negative thoughts fill up your brain with negativity, and they take space away from the positive stuff. And you can't really stay positive when you're focusing on the negative. You're focusing on the past. You've got all that baggage that you're keeping alive through your thoughts. Now, remember, your thoughts create your life, and you are the creator of your life. So what you think about, you bring about, right? And as the shirt says, thoughts become things. So what are you thinking about? Are you thinking about the negative stuff all the time? Thinking about things like, what if I fail? And so instead of saying, what if I fail? Say, what if I succeed? And start looking at the positive stuff. Or a lot of times people will say, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough to do this. I don't deserve this. Start saying you are good enough. You do deserve it because you actually do. And sometimes you say nothing ever works out for me. It's always bad. It's always wrong. And I just can't get through it. I can't deal with this because I'm just tired of it. That's when you stop and you think, hey, you know what? I've had hard times before, and I've made it through. If you think back in your life, you've had some negative, tough times, right? We all have. And you made it through because you're here. Obviously, you're here. You're listening and watching this podcast right now, so you made it. So think about that. You've made it through the negativity, and you stopped focusing on it, and you made it through. When you dwell on it, it just holds you back. So what is the power of less negative thinking? It gives you strength. And it helps you to be more confident. And to help you stop the negative thinking, here's a couple of tips, a couple of ideas. Stop comparing yourself to people on social media. They're not real. There's filters. That's their best shot. They take 20 shots and then they use the best one. They're always smiling. They're always happy. You don't see the dark side or the bad side of people on the internet. And when you compare yourself to people on social media, you're comparing yourself to a false narrative. It's not real. It's not really them. I mean, how many times do you take a picture and you get ready to post it? You go, no, no, let me try it again. Let me try it again. Let me get my best shot. And then you post it. We all do that, right? Some people go to extremes to where it doesn't even look like them, but, and that's just crazy. So stop comparing yourself to other people. That'll help with the negativity. Another thing is knock out that self-doubt. Now, we've all had doubts about things in our lives. We've said things and done things that have taken us to a place in our life and said, oh man, that was wrong. But you have self-doubt. You don't have the confidence to do the things that you want to do. You just think, oh, it's too hard. I don't think I can do it. And what's that saying? If you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. It's true. So the self-doubt will hold you back. So just go for it and live in the moment. Because when you're dwelling on the past, you're thinking about a part of your life that you can't change. Right? You can't change the past. As important is you can't predict the future. So stop overthinking the worst case scenarios that could happen. How many times have you thought about what could happen or what's coming up, or you got a job interview and you're like, oh, I can't do this. I'm not going to get it. Or you're going out on a first date and you're like, oh, she's not going to like me. He's not going to like me. There's self-doubt, overthinking the worst case scenario. If I do this, this is going to happen and it's going to be bad. And you build up this entire scenario in your mind that isn't real. It's a fantasy. It's your mind running away with itself because you can't predict the future. None of us can. I think fortune tellers are full of shit. So you can't predict the future and you can't change the past. The only thing you have is this moment now, the present moment right now. It's the only thing you have that you have control over. And you have total control over it because you make the decisions in your life. And in order to make the good decisions, you have to get rid of all those negative thoughts that are blocking all the energy. They're sucking the energy out of you, and you can't think positive. You can't do the positive things that you want to do because you're dwelling on that negative. Your inner critic is holding you back. It's killing you. You're so critical, self-critical of yourself. How many times have you said, oh man, I'm just terrible. I look awful. I feel I can't do this. I'm just not worthy. It's like Wayne's World. I'm not worthy. But you criticize yourselves. We all criticize ourselves. Sometimes to extremes to where you don't even want to do anything anymore because you think you are not worthy of even living. Some people they go that far. And I want you to realize that you chose to come here. People say I'm full of shit when I say that, but we all chose to be here at this point in time. I honestly believe that. At this point in life, in the universe, the time that we're in, we all chose to be here right now with this whole big energy shift and this whole new earth that's happening and the planet shifting and the energy shifting and the chaos that you see and all the stuff that's going on out there. And my music stopped, but that's just the way it goes. But you just have to stay focused and stay positive. And it's really not that hard, but you have to practice. You have to practice. So that's your chore. That's your task. That's your homework for now, is to practice being positive and practice not focusing on that negative stuff and letting it go. Let it go. think there's a song like that, but I won't break into Frozen, I promise. So just got to stay positive. You can do it. I'm sure you can. So that's it. I'm basically out of words. This is the first of hopefully many video podcasts to come in the future. I'm hoping this works out. As you can see, there's still some bugs in it, but I will get it. Make sure you grab your copy of the book, The Positive Perspective, or Awaken Your Positivity. You can get it on Amazon, on my website. That's all I got. My name is Nat. This has been the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. I think we can all do a little bit better. I'll talk to you later.